you didn't change the thumbnail. Ah. Of course I didn't. Good lord. Okay, I'm fixing the thumbnail. Ah. How do I do that? How do I do that? Help! How do I do that? Edit! Okay, there we go. Found it. Why? Why YouTube Studio? Do you, like, move everything around? Seriously. Change. Where is it? I saved it. There it is. Okay, open. Okay. 2026 streams. Done. Save. Alright. And I'm recording as well. So here we go. Because I made the mistake of last time, for the very first stream of the year, of not recording it. And I was planning on using that for a speed draw video, because I want to start story time videos. Didn't quite work out, did it? No. Because those higher-ups have to justify their existence by making utterly useless updates to the site. Well, don't bite the hand that feeds you. I mean, like, without YouTube, I wouldn't have nearly as much money to live on as I would if I didn't, so, yeah. I mean, needs must, but I'm like, if you're going to change the layout of your interface as to, like, when people post, like, live streams and stuff, at least give us a heads up. You know? Like, I don't think that's too much to ask, is it? Okay, let's see. That should fix that now. It's live. Let folks know that I'm live. To help if I. There we go. Okay. Copy. So a few things to talk about before we get going properly. I will be deleting my Twitter account at the end of February, and I'll be using Blue Sky and Instagram primarily instead of using Twitter. So I'll still be using my Facebook pages, although I don't really post on those nearly as often as I should, because I forget they exist half the time, because I only really use it to talk to my parents, because they're boomers and don't know how to use social media, so they just use Facebook for that. But anyway, if I didn't have to do that, then I wouldn't have Facebook at all, but you know, it needs must. Okay. Well, hello. Yes, my art table is there, and I just elbowed it. Who put that there? Letting my Discord server know that I'm doing this. My Discord server is a Patreon reward. If you want to join it, you can support me on my Patreon for like $5 a month. Any support is highly appreciated. No pressure, of course. Oh yeah, I'll miss you. Yeah, there's other social medias that people can follow me on. It's fine. Like, I'm not dying. I'm not moving. So, I'm just not using Twitter anymore. I can't carry on keep using Twitter with the way that it's going. I just can't do it. I'm not going to tell everyone else to stop doing it, because that's not how I want to operate. I'm just sticking to my morals, and I can't support that site anymore. I just can't. If it's not going to support artists, then I'm like, well, what's the point? There is no point. Live stream. Spontaneous live stream. There. If I didn't have commission orders to do, I would have stopped using it a while ago. Anyway. Munchkin, how's weather for you? I'm on a trip at the moment and a snowstorm is coming in tonight and it's also hitting my home area as well. It's due to warm up well before I go home. Yeah, we've had a storm warning as well. For those that don't know, I live in North Carolina, USA, and we have been given a weather warning for a bad snowstorm that's apparently going to hit us. It's kind of funny because I was in Scotland a couple of weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago. I came home. When did I come home? I came home. The 12th or 13th or something like that, and I was stuck in Scotland an extra week because of a record-breaking snowfall. We woke up one morning and there was like over 2 feet worth of snow. I spoke about this in my previous live stream, so I won't repeat myself here, but I just find it funny that I come home and then I get another weather warning and it's like people keep saying, oh, the snow's following you. Deadpool fan, you're not the first person to say that. My mother-in-law, I called her this morning, my mother-in-law said, the snow's following you. Like, yeah, I know, right? So, right now, the weather is fine. The sky is kind of grey and really dark in areas, but I'm like, as far as I can tell, Elsa. I said it follows me. I didn't make it. You can't blame me for everything. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. Just don't let it go. Oh, that bowler hat guy, don't let it go. But yeah, I think so far anyway, I think we're going to be on the outskirts of it. The worst I think we'll see is like heavy rainfall maybe. But as far as being prepared for a bad snowstorm, we're fine. I mean, we live in an apartment complex and we're all stocked up. We've got stuff that we don't have to have power to cook or anything like that. Our freezer is stocked up as well. You know, so I mean, we're good is basically what I'm trying to say. Have you seen the new Chrysalis visual figurine? No, I don't really keep up with that kind of stuff. Have you seen any of the trailers for the new Disney Hoppers movie? I've seen the trailers. I'm not really bothered about it. I am not excited about it at all. Like the same question was asked me in the last live stream. I'm really not bothered about it. A film I am excited about though is the new He-Man. I watched the trailer for it yesterday and I was jumping up and down on my couch because it looks amazing. But my husband did point out that we don't know what Skeletor sounds like yet. I'm like, that is a worry. Because it's Jared Leto. So I'm like, the Jared Leto curse might follow it. But we'll see. I mean, it looks amazing and the story seems fun. I mean, anything's going to be better than the original. So, you know, more He-Man. Yay. You might hear my hubby in the background. He is also in a call, and because my hubby is deaf, he doesn't know how loud he's being, and I can't really do anything about that. So you might hear him in the background. But as long as he's happy, that's fine. Geez, is the entire eastern USA getting that snowstorm? Pretty much. I mean, I've even had friends from Texas say they've had the snow warning. We're supposed to have a D&D session tonight, and some people are like, maybe we should hold off about that in case there's a power outage. I'm like, oh god, I hope there's not a power outage. Sweet Belle's meme, oh come on. Yeah. I know. It's better to be safe than sorry, but I mean, we went to the store today to stock up on some stuff. I mean, we needed to go to the store anyway. It wasn't just for the snowstorm. There was just things that I only had like 1 egg left, and I'm like, hey, we need more eggs so that, you know, I can make stuff from scratch if we need to. You know, so got that and some butter and some water and a few other things. So Yeah, we got to the aisle where all the bread is, and there was like hardly any left. Like it was almost empty, bar like just a couple of loaves, and it was me, my hubby, and his service dog, and people talk to us all the time when we're in the store because we have a service dog, but this time it was like this guy, because we both had the same reaction at the same time. We just both went whoa, and he went whoa at the same time, and he's like, "This is crazy." Like, people want to stock up on bread. I mean, yeah, it's like, what can you make food wise that doesn't require power? Sandwiches. So people just buy bread. But I'm like, if you've got no power, then you've got no way of like freezing it or keeping it cool. So it's just going to be in a cupboard. So then it's going to go stale. So what's the point on stocking up on bread? You'd be better stocking up on things like cereal, things like that. You can eat that dry. You don't have to have milk with it. But it doesn't go stale as fast as bread does. Or, I don't know. I'm just talking rubbish now. But anyway. Oh gosh. We are preparing for Harmonycon, which is looming. It's in a couple of weeks, and I am not ready whatsoever because I was stuck in Scotland for an extra week. So I've had no time to order new stock. I doubt if I did order stock now that it would arrive in time. I could send it to Texas, but I don't trust any kind of postage service with merch anymore because stuff gets lost or stolen or damaged in transit. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna make handmade stuff this time, like hand painted stuff, or I'm gonna like make my own stickers from scratch. So yeah. The winter warning goes from the middle of New Mexico up through New Hampshire. Yep. I think it's a bit overkill. I really think it's people are panic buying because the news are kind of, in my opinion, blowing it up to more than it is, but at the same time you never know what's going to happen with weather, so better to be safe than sorry. Everyone stay safe, all that wonderful stuff. But circling back, I will show you some of the stuff I hope to have ready for Harmonycon. If you follow me on Patreon, you will know about it already. We are going to have some sticker designs, some old ones and some new stuff. One thing that people have been pointing out to me at conventions that I've been doing locally is I need more Mary Sue merch. So that's what I'm working on. In spite of the fact that Mary Sue has not appeared on my channel for almost maybe 2 years, if not more than that. People want Mary Sue stuff, so I'm like, okay. So the one in the middle bottom is a new sticker design. It's just the SpongeBob meme with the rainbow. And she's just saying, "'Cause I'm Mary Sue." And then there's Maddie, who's saying FAI. That's a new... I'm neglecting Mary Sue, yeah. And then just a funny meme on the left. Another SpongeBob thing. I don't even watch SpongeBob, guys, but I like SpongeBob memes. So, I don't usually like memes, but I like SpongeBob memes. They make me laugh. Anyway. So, there's one sticker sheet, and then and a second one here. Imagination. Why aren't you opening? What the heck? There we go. Another sticker sheet of Maddie. We've got the bluey version of Maddie. The most recent new drawing of Maddie. Stay creative. Why do I even have that layer? I might redraw that sticker. It looks a bit like... It doesn't really match up with all the others. The line work is a bit thicker than the others, so I might redraw that one, but we'll see. So here is the Mary Sue sticker sheet. Just gonna take a minute to actually show it. There we go. Horse at the bottom right is the newest one. So we've got Human Mary, we've got Pony Mary, and the one on the top left was not designed by me. That is designed by, I think that was Silver Quill, or it might have been Lightning Bliss. I can't remember. Looking at it, that's more Lightning Bliss style than Silver style, so it's probably Lightning Bliss. So yeah, there's that. We'll also have Soldier. I haven't done the sticker sheet for it, but we will have Soldier, Maddie, and Maddie Lion stickers as well. We have them as keychains, so now we're doing them as stickers as well. That's all I have time to make. As far as actual My Little Pony merch, because it is My Little Pony convention, is that pumpkin cake nomming on the sticker sheet? What? Okay. So let's see, where are we? Sticker sheet. Oh, that's why it's taken so long to open. There we go. These aren't new stickers. We've had these at the vendor table before. Every single convention I do, not just MLP conventions, but quote unquote normal conventions, the My Little Pony stickers always sell. So yeah, we're making more of these. We're out of Pinkie Pie stickers already, which is kind of funny, but we still have a few Applejack and Rarity stickers, so we'll add in more of that to the collection. Then we've got more G5 as well as G4 stuff mixed in. In the last live stream, we designed a spike sticker that is on the top right. Then we've got the two princesses, Luna and Celestia, drinking. One is drinking coffee and one is drinking tea. And then we've got Opaline from G5 doing the Mother Gothel meme, The Plague. So these are... I don't think I have any of the bottom... No, wait. I have them as keychains, but not as stickers. So... You did this last time as well. Why? Why are you dropping frames? Okay. I love the Luna one. That is me when I wake up in the morning. I don't know why that just popped up for me. This is my channel. Why did that pop up for me? That's weird. Okay. Anyway, yes. Chrysalis and Cadence as the queen from Snow White. Got the old hag as well. Princess Exposition, Celestia sticker. Then Izzy art meme from the Iron Giant. Then that new book smell was just a funny idea I came up with. There is a hand painted bookmark of this as well. And then King Sombra. Stupid sexy Sombra. Okay, let's close some of these because Photoshop is not happy with me right now. I don't know why. There we go. Then, final sticker sheet, we've got, if it'll open, there we go. Discord stickers, you'll be back. King George from Hamilton. Dibadome. Then the Manticore and the Pony of Shadows, because the voice actor for Pony of Shadows is going to be there. There's a few other designs I want to do if I have the time. Here's hoping I will have the time. Here's one I did yesterday because Tabitha St. Germain is going to be at the convention, so I'm going to be doing a few special stickers for Rarity. Come on, there we go. We have Rarity with Tom on her back, and I decided to add her horn because I knew people were going to be like, Rarity, where's her horn? And I'm like, well, in that episode, that's when she's under the curse that Discord removes their horns and wings, so she wouldn't have her horn. But in this one, it just didn't look like she had the horn. The Geomythical Dogs merchandise sell. I didn't make them into merch. I just wanted to make a series of the mythical dogs just for a drawing exercise. So yeah, that hasn't become a thing. Yeah. So today I want to do a new Chrysalis drawing, but I'm going to base it on a pre-existing drawing, hence the name of the stream. So we're doing a whole bunch of MLP merch for Harmonycon, which is exciting. Um, but over the next year, I had to come on. I'm gonna have to close Photoshop, aren't I? It's just not happy right now. Yep. Okay, give me a second, guys. No. This happens. Now you're gonna see a very funny desktop. Come on. Be nice. Courtesy of Jasper Pie. Of course I didn't save it, so I'm gonna have to do all that all over again. Okay. Benny the Chalk Doggo, thank you for your 5, is it euros? Yeah. Just dropping by. I don't know if I can stay long because my bestie is forcing me to help write a dumb AU with the smiling critters as this A-team style team. Is that a Poppy Playtime thing? I am obsessed with Poppy Playtime. Oh, dude, yeah, oh my god, I have Poppy Playtime merch that I forgot to show you guys that I will have at the convention. There you go. Hopefully. If I can get them printed and cut in time, I'm gonna be cutting stickers like a mad. Like, if a Cricut machine was human, that is me. That because I am just gonna hand cut them because I don't have anything to cut them with. Is that SMG4 Mario? Yes, that my desktop picture was made by Jasper Pie. I saw the image in his comic and I thought it was so damn funny, and I asked him for the panel. So, and I said I'm going to make that my desktop, and I did it during my live stream last week, and I did it live, so because he was in the chat. And I'm like, look, I'll prove it to you, and it's still my desktop. I'm not changing it. I am so obsessed with Poppy Playtime. It's not even funny. I've been like when I'm doing other things, I'm listening to lore videos of Poppy Playtime. Guys, I've never even played the games, but I am obsessed. I will watch let's plays of it. I will watch videos of people trying to break the game, doing video challenges, speedruns, or just listening to the lore of the creatures from Poppy Playtime. I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. Why am I such a Jessie? And I will not sit down and play the game. Because I suck at gaming, that's why. Oh man. Poppy Playtime. It's basically another one of those mascot horror games, kind of like FNAF, except it's about a toy factory rather than about animatronics. So it's kind of a similar vibe. But I find that to me, Poppy Playtime is just more interesting. But that might be because I had a bit of a background with animatronics in college. I worked for an automata museum for a couple of months, and so that's like antique automata. So like they had some animatronics as well, but it was mainly clockwork stuff, and that stuff is terrifying. Especially if you're in the same room with them, and every now and then they will twang, because that's just how clockwork things do. Sometimes as they shift in the space they're in, they'll just make a random noise. I'm like, oh, that was scary. So that's scarier than actual animatronics to me. Anyway, what Scottish animatronics exist? Well, I don't know if it's specifically Scottish, but there is a museum in Scotland that is the only one of its kind that restores animatronics and automata, and they supply things. They are a prop house. They will supply movie props. They worked on the film Hugo, if anyone remembers that. that film with Daniel Radcliffe, Lady in Black, I think it's called, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But I haven't spoken to them in years. They probably have supplied a whole bunch of other props to other movies now. Their clientele, they've got like Jonathan Ross, and I mean the game show host Jonathan Ross, not the political figure, Johnny Depp, and a whole bunch of musicians and like punk rockers and all these kind of people that collect this kind of crazy stuff. And yeah, it's incredible. I think it's now called the House of Automata. So that I worked for them during college. I did a film with them. That was really cool. Anyway, I don't really have a favorite ship. I don't really do that kind of thing. Like if it's a canonical ship, then I'll be like, oh, my favorite couple is this. But I don't like really have a like. You know how fans like they'll take two characters, put them together, even though it doesn't really make any narrative sense. Like I guess I would say for canonical couples, my favorite is well, now that I'm thinking about it, I might change my answer. I like Mr. and Mrs. Cake. They're fun, but we don't see enough of them. But that's the thing, we don't really see enough couples in MLP long enough, really. Ugh. Okay, let's see. What about Pinkie Pie and Cheese Sandwich? Well, yeah, but we that's a cool ship, but we don't really see them as a couple until the final episode. We see them together, as in like they're interacting in two episodes. Um, but it would have been cool if we had like a slow burn romantic relationship in the series. That would have been really cool to see. So we're looking at Poppy Playtime stickers. And I know that because Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is out in February. I think it's out like either just before or just after Harmonycon. So I'm trying to get it ready for that. But I don't know if I'm going to make it in time, but I will certainly try. Did I close it? I did. Darn it. Let's find it again then. Alright. Let's see. Oh, my favorite Poppy Playtime monster. I mean, do I even have a favorite one? I've not really thought about it. I like them all for different reasons. I guess if I had to pick one, it would be Mummy Longlegs, but that might be because like she's the only one that really spoke to your character. Like out of all the characters, it feels like she's the only one that you might have a chance of reasoning with because she's like intelligent, whereas the others are more like animals. With Poppy being the exception, but she's not really a monster. Let's see. Gosh, it's almost 5 p.m. already. Are you serious? Where is the time going? I've never played the games, but I also said that I watch the lore videos. I watch other people playing the game. I watch people play the game until they break it. Have you heard of Mysterious Mr. Ender who used to do reviews of cartoon episodes? Yes. He still does reviews for cartoon episodes. You probably know him because of the SpongeBob videos he's done. How about Welcome Home Tech, a website from... How about Welcome Home Tech, a website, but the fandom is huge. Well, okay. Are you ready for the winter storm hitting this weekend? It'll probably just be a lot of unyielding rain. Probably. I don't think we're going to be hit hard by it. I think we had a snow warning, but then there's no snow warning for today. So I think it's missing us. We might get some really bad rain. I mean, it's the air pressure is really heavy right now, so it might change on a dime. Well, I don't know why you're bringing Mr. Enter up though. That's a bit random, but like, okay, but please don't spam the chat with talking about SpongeBob. I don't even watch SpongeBob. Hey, can California have some of that rain? They are jealous right now. Maybe. And they can have some of the snow if they want. I don't think that will last very long. So this drawing of Chrysalis, by the way, is one of my old art pieces. And we're going to be tracing over this. As you can see the watermark here, Mad Munchkin. So just so people know that I am not tracing someone else's art, I'm tracing my own art. Which is why tracing itself is not wrong. It's when you're tracing someone else's work without, their permission or knowledge, that's when it's bad. But this is basically for saving time because I've only got until not even, gosh, when do I fly out to Texas? The 10th? Yeah, my flight to Texas is on the 10th, so I do not have long to prep. I have 2 weeks. Oh my god. That's not a lot of time. So I need to get cracking. I've got plenty of stuff to take with me, but I always worry that it's the wrong stuff or it's not enough stuff or I've also got a panel to prep for. That's exciting. So for those of you that have been to a convention where I've been attending as a panelist or a vendor, you'll know that since 2017 almost every single convention I've done since 2017, or maybe even prior to that actually, I've done a panel called The Importance of Staying Creative in Everyday Life. And this year's the first year I won't be doing that panel. I'm doing a panel called Imposter Syndrome within fandoms. And I'm going to be doing that alongside Lightning Bliss, Dr. Wolf, Tarek Dragon, and Silver Quill. Although the schedule doesn't have Silver Quill listed as a panelist for that particular panel, but we're fixing that. So we're going to be talking about our own experiences dealing with imposter syndrome while in fandoms as content creators and artists, or as event organizers, from different perspectives, but it's just going to be a discussion about that. So it's going to be a bit more laid back than my usual panels, where it's not going to be scripted as such. But for those that won't be there, I am hoping that we'll be recording it, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, just curious, since you like hearing about Poppy Playtime, are there any other horror games you like watching? I'm a bit particular when it comes to horror. In spite Poppy Playtime being a mascot horror, I'm not the biggest FNAF fan. I find their games are really boring. They're not scary, like I said earlier, because I worked in an animatronic museum, so to me they're just not scary. That's my own personal experience. But the lore for FNAF is a lot more interesting than the games. And so sometimes I'll listen to lore videos for that, but not a lot. It's purely because FNAF, it's very inconsistent. There's a lot of uh, story errors here and there, and a lot of it is very heavily influenced by the fandom. And I don't really get that vibe with Poppy Playtime all that much. So I kind of enjoy that more. But when it comes to other horror games, I mean, would you count Fallout as horror? That's not really horror. That's more like, that's not really horror. But I like Fallout. That's more post-apocalyptic kind of sandbox game. There's horror in it, but and it's very lore heavy. And I've watched the Netflix show. Is it on Netflix or it's on Amazon? Sorry, it's on Amazon. What's your panel going to be about? I literally just said it's going to be about imposter syndrome within fandoms. But yeah, I've been watching the Fallout series on Amazon. Absolutely fantastic. I'm on season 2, just finished episode 6, so I'm waiting for the next episodes. I'm obsessed. When will we get a Mad Munchkin video game? When someone else makes it. I don't know. Someone else needs to make it, and I need to start drawing because I've been talking for like how long? How long have I been streaming for, and I haven't even started drawing yet? Like almost 40 minutes, and I haven't started drawing yet. Future me is gonna be like, dude, you might be using this as a speed draw video, and you don't start drawing until like 30 minutes into the video. I'm gonna be editing like mad thing. Oh, speaking of editing, oh my gosh. So I need to find new video editing software because Sony Vegas Pro is like my license has run out, and the new license key that I got does not work. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I'm currently using a trial version of Sony Vegas, which is unfortunately going to leave a nasty watermark all over my videos when I render them out. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna have to fix that with really clever aspect ratio changes. It's gonna be a nightmare, but I'll figure it out, guys. If anyone's got any suggestions on video editing software I can use instead of Sony Vegas that will allow me to have the same amount of control as Sony Vegas will allow, that would be very helpful, and that won't have an ugly watermark rendered in, because every time I find a program that says no watermark when I download it, it has a watermark. I have After Effects, but I don't know how to use it. So, I don't know how to use it. That's more for like adding special effects to videos, not really for video editing. And I know plenty of people use it to edit their videos, but I really don't know how. The interface for that program is very complex to me. So, yeah. Ever read any of the Fallout Equestria material? I've listened to some of the audio, and I've listened and watched some of the lore videos for Fallout Equestria, and yeah, it has its audience. Maybe not for me, but I mean, I tried. I really tried. Okay, let's see if we can get this going. Well, you know what? It would help if I was in a different layer so I could actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so got this going here. Ah! There. We don't need it that big. There. Okay. So we're just using the face shape, but I think we're going to make her snout a bit longer, like here. Yeah. Okay. Is your favorite Disney couple Hercules and Meg? My favorite Disney couple is actually Hades and Maleficent. Which is canon. It is canon because it's in House of Mouse and in Descendants. It's canon. I love it. We need more of it. And that is a canon ship as well. It's not like a random, like, I'm going to ship these two characters together because I think that would work. No. Disney actually did it. They are divorced, but in Descendants, yes, they are. But I still love the idea of them being together. Disney canon. Maybe Maleficent discovered that Hades had a wife all along, but he only sees her like for half of every year. If you know your Greek mythology, you know. Anyway, I think most people know Greek mythology nowadays, but yeah. Oh, speaking of, Lore Olympus is apparently being made into an animated series by the Jim Henson Company, of all things. I've never read Lore Olympus, and I hate the art style so bad, and it's just, ugh. I do not like the art style of that whatsoever. I really hope when they animate it that they'll fix it, because it just looks so like paper cutouts, like that kind of vibe, and it's just it just looks like the characters are off model in almost every frame. It just I don't like it. What? Oh, okay. I Your favorite ships are Lightning McQueen and Sally, then Lady and the Tramp, and then Woody and Bo Peep. You know, grammar's a wonderful thing. You ever heard of an apostrophe? Because I am dyslexic, and I figured out what you were trying to say. So yeah, but I agree. I agree. Let's see. So we're not going to make this too complicated. We're just, this horn is way too big. I can tell you that right now. It's way too big. So just bringing that down. We'll fix that later. We'll fix it in post, as they say. So then you've got that, and then the actual head is to come around to here, and then the hairline. I said in my Owl House episode that I wanted to make more videos about it, and I never got around to doing it. Would that be something that people would be interested in seeing, like more Owl House videos? Is there anything more that can be said about the Owl House that hasn't already been said? I don't know. Maybe not. I should. Okay. Not sure if Descendants count as canon because characters like Captain Hook had totally different children from what they had in the animated web series and the novels. Well, because it's Disney that made it, it's canon. There can be different canons, just like how the like a good example is like the Hercules TV series and movies are very different canons, but because it's Disney that made it, you can choose one canon or the other. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say it's canon, because it's Disney that did it. Okay. You've only seen the first episode of Owl House. Okay. That's fine. Okay, you need more hair. You also need these things. Would you call them antenna? Is that what they are? Antennae? Anthony? She's a bug horse. Yes, she is a bug horse. Okay. So then if I move you down here again, then I'm just roughing in her wings right now. That is not what I want the wings to look like, but we're just roughing it in just for placement. And her legs are way too long, but oh well. Pfft. Who cares? And of course her tail. Something really annoying that happened today. My washing machine is out on the fritz, right? So my custodians were like, oh, it's a motherboard issue. We'll need to order the part in. It might be here in a month. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do in the meantime? Use the laundrette. I'm like, great. So we have to use the laundrette, which we have to pay for. And by the way, these things were only installed like last year. So I'm just like, why? I don't think those legs are long enough. I made them too short, so let's bring that back. There we go. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip and we're going to fix stuff because she's all over the place, proportionately speaking. The thing about Owl House is that the entire show is one big casualty loop. It's not time travel. It's yeah, that word. That I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but the show suffers a lot from corporate meddling, as most Disney shows do. It shouldn't have been produced by Disney. Should have been produced by independent. Let's see. You can afford custodians. No, I live on an apartment complex and we have custodians assigned to the complex. Okay, we're going to bring in some reference of Chrysalis here. Because past me, well, did use reference, but I can tell already her head's way too small. So I'm going to fix that. So let's bring you in just to have a reference. Let's put you in the corner right here. So let's do this, just wee. There. Not great. This one is going to take longer than most other pieces. It's a bit more complex. I mean, we could just focus on just doing her upper torso. Did you ever watch Shaun the Sheep? Yes. It's cute, but the noises that they have the characters make, the human characters in it, annoy me. So I can't watch it for too long. Chrysalis and Maniac together? Like, as in combined? Ah, that's an interesting idea. I do have a Maniac art piece. Maybe I could do another Maniac sticker. That would be good. Let's make a note. New document. Stickers. So we've got Maniac. Any other characters from MLP that folks would like to see more of? What would Sunset Shimmer's role be in Spike's Power Ponies comic? What would Sunset... I hate that name combination, by the way. Sunset Shimmer's role be in Spike's Power Ponies comic? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see. Is that... Can I move you up so then I can... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it would be fire-based. I think it would be light-based, though. Well, we're not talking about her alignment. We're talking about what her powers would be. Well, that's not quite right. Has Chrysalis always had these grey spots on her neck? Has that always been a thing? I don't remember ever seeing that. Okay. So then this... Okay. Then we can add the holes later. This. Changing the pose of the front legs a little bit. That's too high. There we go. Maddie's powers would be the power of awesomeness and to draw anything, like in Shock Zone. I think Maddie, like the character Maddie, not me, the character Maddie would have the power of, inspiration. Should be able to, like, talk people out of doing dumb things. That's what I picture her being able to do, but, like, her charisma would just be, like, her highest thing. Who did the voice for Maniac? Okay, so we need to have a leg here for balance. So that needs to be here. I'd say Maddie would be more like Eve Illustrator in terms of powers, giving her a portable tablet to draw things and erase things like her drawings. Is Mary Sue a goddess? Yes. Mary Sue is a character similar to Q from Star Trek. Like, Mary is, like, she can be anything and everything all at once. Like, she is so OP, it's ridiculous. She's like a parody of an OP character. That's the whole idea behind that. Like, the idea is that she can literally, like, Thanos everyone out of existence, and the only reason that she doesn't is because she doesn't know she can. It's like if a 5-year-old had all of the powers in the universe but doesn't know how to use them. It's like when a baby is trying to learn to walk. They know they can, they just haven't done it yet. or rather, sorry, I'm contradicting myself. They don't know they can yet. So don't tell her. Yeah. Well, John Delancey was picked as Discord because Discord was written as a literal counterpart or literal he is Q. He was that Q. Discord was written for John Delancey. Discord is Q. Everything about Discord, Q can do. Anyway, I'd say that our artistic creation for Maddie, given her skills, but she would have a tablet on her arm and stylus in one hand to draw on it with. I don't know. I like the idea of it's kind of like the Green Lantern concept. They can like conjure up any kind of shape they want with the Green Lantern light, and like, you know, but it would be like she can draw it and then like it can be controlled by her like with the tablet. Like, I like that idea. That's cool. No capes. No, Maddie would not have a cape. No, she would not have a cape. I don't know if I like the shape of those ears all that much, but they're going to be covered up with hair, so it's fine. So you have one strand of hair coming over the front like this. Would Mary Sue ever want to eat Silver Quill since she thinks he's a chicken? No, she thinks he's a pigeon. She wouldn't eat a pigeon. He's 3% chicken on his father's side. Or something, I don't know. Crazy idea. Maybe make a Maddie sticker of her as a superhero or a keychain of her hero self. I don't have time to make keychains. Ran out of time for that. I've got hand painted keychains, but I don't have keychains big enough for that kind of thing to be painted on. I have keychains of the cutie marks. And I'm going to see if I have time to paint more than one version of each one I've got. But we'll see. Oh no, I appreciate the idea. I like ideas. Just timing of things. I don't really have a lot of time. Maybe when I have the time. When will I have the time? Mary Sue holding silver over a fryer. Deep fryer. That's funny. Okay, so her horn is annoying me. No, I don't need that. It's this I need. Yeah, okay. So you're facing this way, so if you're facing down, your horn is going to be further back than what I've drawn here. Okay, so this needs to follow it into here. Okay. How's that? That works. Okay. Welcome to adulthood. There is no time for anything these days. I mean, I'm 40 this year and I still don't know how to adult. How do I adult, guys? It's like, you know, you're an adult when you get excited about buying a new mop, or like when you clean out your vacuum cleaner, the actual threads of your vacuum cleaner head, and you're like, yay, it will work faster now. I'm like, oh god, I'm an adult. I got so excited about vacuum cleaner wheels being cleaned out. Like, what the heck is wrong with me? Okay, that needs to be a bit sharper, but yeah, we'll get that. And some of the details here will be added properly later, but I don't look as old as I claim to be. Well, I appreciate that. Oh, today, by the way, we were out in the store buying stuff. As you do. And someone asked us how old Georgie was, my hubby's service dog. And we said, oh, he's about 3. And he's like, oh, you look older than 3. Talking to Georgie. And I'm like, well, yeah, he's been through a lot. For those that don't know Georgie, my hubby's service dog, he has some scars on his face. That was a result of a possible dog attack that he had when he was a stray before he came to us. And what was that? It was something disconnecting on my computer. It happens. It's my my tower is very old, and sometimes the USB ports just like cut out and then cut back in again. Usually it's my keyboard. I've tried everything to prevent it from doing that. I think it's actually an issue with the keyboard itself. But, or not the keyboard itself, the motherboard itself. It's old. I've had this computer for about 5 years, so, yeah. Things are gonna happen. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but there. Am I doing a reformed Chrysalis? No, because that's not canon. That was a rather fast answer, but yeah. I'm not really one for drawing stuff that isn't canon if I don't like the concept. Which for Chrysalis, no, I don't like that idea. It was I'm like, I miss the days when villains could just be evil for the sake of it. Like, when it was hinted that she might be reformed, I'm like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. You know? Okay, how am I going to do these wings? Because these wings are a mess. I don't like them. I don't like the design of these wings at all. There. Okay. That works. And then I'll just imply that there's another one. Cozy Glow could be reformed. No. Nope. Demon Child. No. No. Demon Child. Devil Child. Devil Child. Splashing holy water all over her. Bring it back over. Just have this. There. No, I don't think there's any right conditions for her character to be reformed. In spite, like, oh, it's a child, she deserves to be reformed. What, I'm like, just because she's a child? No. No. A villain is a villain. Evil is evil, and she was an evil character, and I don't really see any way that she could be reformed at all. And I don't think she deserves to be either. I don't think she deserved to be encased in stone for eternity, but I don't think that she should be reformed. Imprisoned in Tartarus, yes, but not encased in stone forever. I don't think just because she's a child, she deserves redemption. Like, no, that's not how redemption works. I know you haven't really played the Hollow Knight games, but what are your thoughts on it art-wise? I've played the Hollow Knight games. I played the first one. I like its simplicity. I like the art simplicity. Yeah. I didn't complete the game, and I haven't played the new one. problem is Cozy is literally evil for evil's sake. There's not character explanation on why she is the way she is. She's the last. Oh my god. You know what I get really annoyed about when I'm not having a dig at you, mate. I'm just having a dig at just a thing that keeps happening over and over and over. Like, people will make a statement about a character and then bring up an example from Star Wars, and I am frankly getting sick or tired of people doing that, especially because it's like, not everybody watches Star Wars, not everybody likes Star Wars, and you know, oh my god. Yeah, it just annoys me. But characters don't have to have a reason for being evil. They're evil for evil's sake. Some people are just, that's just how they are wired, and so you don't need to have an explanation. You don't need to have a backstory a lot of the times. You know, it's awful to think about, but it's like, when it comes to fiction especially, like, sometimes a villain's motivation is bitterness, like Maleficent, oh, I wasn't invited to a party, so therefore I'm going to curse this baby. Or like Hades' motivation, oh, I was kicked off of Mount Olympus and thrown into the basement of the universe, which is Tartarus, and I'm forced into this medial job for eternity, making paperwork for all of these souls. So I'm going to try and overthrow Olympus. This is the Disney version of it, of course. Or Jafar, I am power hungry. I want to be the ruler of Agrabah purely because I've been stuck in this advisory role, and I would make a better leader than the guy that's in charge. You know, there's always motives there, but they're always like malicious in some kind of way prior to, like, without that motivation there. So Cozy Glow to me is more of a classic villain, and there needs to be more of that, really. And it's like Chrysalis, even herself, like, her motivation is feeding her family, feeding her herd, or feeding her offspring. You know, that is not necessarily evil, but it's the way that she was written. It's like, she's going to absorb all of this love. This love is what is going to power me, you know, and drain other people of their love. And it doesn't really make any sense narratively speaking, but like within the simplistic storytelling of MLP, it does. But for me, having a reformed version of Chrysalis does not make any sense. She would not reform herself. She would not allow herself to change. It's just, no. It's like trying to change the Borg Queen in Star Trek, like that, or like that's an example I would go to because I'm familiar with Star Trek, but like, or trying to make Zod, like trying to reform him. It's like, why have a villain that can be reformed? Like, unless that is what you're trying to do initially, make a villain that, or an antagonist, be relatable and sympathetic, then have the possibility of them being able to be formed down the line. But I don't see that for Cozy Glow at all. Maleficent's curse was the easiest to avoid, especially because she told them the day of the curse and what would happen, yet they just washed their hands of her on that day. Well, it's like, they changed the curse, so instead of dying, she doesn't die, she goes into an eternal sleep instead. But yeah, they bring the princess back to the castle near the thing that would curse her into an eternal sleep, like, the day of. I'm like, why not wait until a day after? That's kind of the whole point. Why did you bring her back? Like, so stupid. But yeah, I'm not really articulating myself very well in regards to, like, explaining my thoughts on why Cozy Glow cannot be reformed. I'm just, there's no hope for her anymore. And that is her own fault. She has written her own fate, and you can't escape from that, you know? It's just not possible. I would have liked a bit of an explanation as to why she was so bitter, but some people are just like born bigoted. That's just how they are. Like, bigotry is taught, but in a narrative sense, some people they're just, that's just how they are, and they've never been taught another way of thinking. I'm allowed to have my own opinions just as much as you are, dude. So if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But please be respectful in the stream. Thank you. Jesus. Okay. I mean, people in the stream don't have to agree with me, but, you know, it's... I find you're being a bit disrespectful by saying something like, I'm not buying it. I'm not trying to convince you to think the same way as me. I'm just, like, saying what I think. So, yeah. Wow. Okay. Let's get on with this, shall we? That's what people are here for. A tartar sauce. Was that a deliberate thing that you wrote, Frost? But now we're just gonna call tartars tater tots or tartar sauce. That's funny. I mean tartars. No, we're gonna go with tartar sauce because it's funnier. I'm gonna laugh, Maddie, if you remake the Sombra art you did. Oh, I'm not gonna do that, but what I do have, I showed it at the start of the stream. Let me bring it up again. Where is it? Here it is. There it is. I have a sticker sheet. In the bottom right corner, you'll have the Sombra sticker. Why did they never use the word Tartarus in Disney's Hercules? I think that the word underworld just implies people know what that word means. It's associated with the world that's beneath us. It implies something bad, or not necessarily bad, but like something inevitable. And the word Tartarus, people would be like, a lot of people would probably be like, oh, what does that mean? So I don't know why it's not used in Disney Hercules, but it is in My Little Pony. I don't know. Speaking of tartar sauce, I miss the days of SpongeBob's child-friendly swears when the muses sing Underworld. Yeah, I mean, like, they could have said Tartarus as well as Underworld. I do agree with that. So, I don't know. That's a good question. Okay. Anyway, I think we're ready for line work for this. Let's flip it just to make sure. Transform. Flip. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, let's fix this here, right here. Fix this. That's better. Well, no, I don't like that. This, and then this. Need food, BRB. How dare you go get food? No, your attention needs to be all on me. I'm the most important thing in your life right now. How dare you? You monster. Woo, line work, yeah. Line work is awesome. Gosh, okay. Let's bring this in a bit. There we go. Food is survival. Is it? Speaking of, I need to go grab a drink. I do not have a drink beside me, and I am thirsty, so I'm gonna go grab one. Out of all the stickers you're gonna make, which do you feel will be your favorite? Oh, my favorite sticker design I've done to date is the Mary Sue sticker when she's just shouting the word horse. And I'm gonna be debuting it at Harmonycon. It just makes me laugh so much. Like it's just horse. It's just so stupid. Like, why? I wonder if Mary Sue would be Thanos in the Paraponies universe. Like we said earlier, she has the powers that Thanos would have. She just doesn't know it. She's got no clue how powerful she actually is. It's like if she had a brain, then she'd be dangerous. That kind of character, you know? Well, I don't know how many I'm going to be able to make. I've only got 2 weeks. And I have to wait until I get paid in order to get the stock I need to print these. Including the ink. So I don't know how many I'll have. So I'm really nervous I'm not going to have enough. So, I will try my best. I don't know. Right, I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back. Oh no, how dare I leave the live stream? Oh no, what am I going to do?
Nothing much, just listening to them. They're talking about lemons and citrons and stuff, and I'm just sitting here grinning.
I'm sorry, they're talking about what?
Citrons and bitter oranges and stuff, and I'm like, that's how we made lemons.
Oh, yes. Lemons are amazing. They're not a natural occurrence. When life gives you lemons, I complain about the lemons!
One of them, Maple, had a neighbor that lived near a college,
Uh-huh.
and they had the bitter tasting oranges that were crossbred to make with the citrons to make lemons.
Yeah.
But these college students are being stupid fucks, and they just
Oh.
see oranges, so they went and picked a bunch of them, and they would sit there and watch them as they're sitting there peeling them, and they start eating them, and they'd see them like get halfway through the school and start spitting out, throw them on the ground, like going, they're not good, they're not good.
No.
And it's just like, yep.
Nasty.
Yeah, they're stupid as fuck. But that's what you get. College students are stupid as fuck.
Yep. Alright. I'll cook that pork in about an hour
Yes, ma'am.
if you want it. Alright, I am back. I have cranberry juice. Because I am trying to look after myself more. Causes chaos. No, how dare you? Tell Kick I think he's awesome. No. Do you want him to grow a big head? No. While Maddie's distracted, give her compliments, chat. She deserves them. No! Oh, juice. Yes. Cranberry juice is good for you. So, because I'm getting older. Did I bring any for you? No. I mean, yes, here, let me use my amazing invention that transports stuff. I don't use it to change the world economy or anything. I'm just using it for the laughs, you know? Like, pomegranate juice is good too. Pomegranate juice is good. But cranberry, for me, sometimes pomegranate juice can be a bit acidic. Or maybe maybe I'm using too much. I don't know. Yeah, you heard the lemons conversation. Yes. No, he's in a call with friends and they were discussing lemons. So he was telling me about the lemons. Phenomenal cosmic powers, 80-bit thinking space. Oh, poor Mary. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. You made me laugh. Yes, you did. It's the 80-bit thinking space that got me. I wasn't expecting that. That's funny. But it's like a friend of mine said, well, maybe she's really stupid. And I'm like, well, no, she's actually like the smartest person in the multiverse, but she's only smart when it's convenient. Why are you smart all of a sudden? Plot convenience. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, because Mary Sue. Uh-huh. That's how it works. Okay, let's switch back to Chrysalis. Because we need to have like normal Chrysalis and then have like silly jokes with Chrysalis or other characters. Mercy, anyone up for a roasted silver quill? Selectively dumb. In a way, yes. But again, it's parodying Mary Sue characters because when you have a Mary Sue character, their intelligence is so inconsistent, it's ridiculous. Like, it's like, oh, we need a character that's able to do this, and they're like, oh, I can do that. Like, of course you can. It's so dumb. Selectively dumb. That's hilarious. Okay, let's try and see if we can get this line work done. Make the line work bigger. Let's see. Alrighty, let's see. Deceivingly brilliant. Maybe. Oh. Is that right? Yes. Am I? Okay. The line work looks a bit weird, but okay. Poor Silverquill. You guys are so mean to him. I get to see him in a few weeks. Yay! Get to be like, hey, dude, you know that collaborative video we've been talking about doing for the last 3 damn years? When are we going to actually get around to doing that? Huh? I think this line work is a bit too thick. Is it too thick? Yes, it's too thick. Okay. Let's try again. Yeah, this needs to be about there. Let's see. Oh, much better. Yeah, that's more like it. Mary dressed as Roger Rabbit. I've drawn Mary dressed as Jessica Rabbit. Oh, wow. Why is it so weird? Normal. Hardness is normal. General, normal. Hardness around. Bring this up like this. I think it's just me seeing things. Okay. No, that did make a difference. Okay. I kind of want to say Mary cooking silver quill in a big pot. I'm not sure why. Well, it's not going to happen. Did you get enough sleep if your art is doing something you don't want? Sleep? What's that? Can you eat it? Oh, am I on the right layer asking for a friend? Yes, I am on the right layer. I made a new layer. You noticed that. So now I've got 2 layers. So okay. Yes, I am on the right layer. Thank you. Save your work, kids. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my god, I was almost going to write 2010. I don't know why. Why was I going to do that? That was weird. Chrysalis 2010. Save. Right, layer. That's not as fun to say. Oh. Oh my god, I can't spell. Alright, going to my blue sky. Okay. Oh wait. There we go. Oh. Okay, I don't usually bring up political things, but I just saw a picture and it's like Trump sitting in this giant chair and he's sitting at a table and he's like, welcome to the inaugural meeting of the Board of Peace. And he's got Mr. Burns from the Simpsons, and then Darth Vader from Star Wars, and then oh god, what's he called? Dick Dastardly, Cruella de Vil, the Joker, and oh my god, the character from Silence of the Lambs. Oh, what's he called? That guy. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know who the artist is. It's just something that came up on my timeline. That's funny. Anyway. Hannibal Lecter, thank you. What was your Lion King idea? That gives me an idea based on Lion King. Hyena Mary Sue putting silver in the birdie boiler. Oh my god, what is this? I know Silver Quill is meant to be like the punching bag of the MLP fandom, but there's a line. Rest in peace, the director of The Lion King. He passed away this week. I love Rowan Atkinson's delivery of the words birdie boiler. Rowan Atkinson, who voices Zazu in The Lion King, he's Mr. Bean, as well, and he was also in Blackadder, but he actually has a speech impediment similar to me, and the way that they fixed his speech impediment was he had to say words with B in a very strong, overpronounced way. So when he says any word beginning with B, it's just really like sharp and sudden. So instead of just saying birdie boiler, he says birdie boiler. It's just really funny. I know his character is scared, but that's like, that is how he has to say these words, and it's so damn funny. Not the birdie boiler. Oh god damn. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It's fine. Cactus butt. They call me Mr. Pig. That is not... Her neck is not that thick. Okay. There we go. We're going to go back over the line works. That's gone over bits that it shouldn't. But that's the fun thing about these things. Oh my god, why? Why is it not... Come on, there we go. That's Mr. Banana Beak. Yeah, that's Mr. Banana Beak. Okay, so the chat is just evolving into Lion King quotes. I'm here for that. Ah. Well, no. We're gonna have... Hold... Oops. Hold... Ah! Come on! Why? Keyboard! Seriously. Keyboard disconnected again. It happens. Chrysalis, you have legs like Swiss cheese. Just letting you know. They have doctors for that kind of thing. Don't you hate it when that happens? Is it the Lord to why she has Swiss cheese legs? Is it canon or is it fanon? Am I a doctor? No. Damn it, Jim. I'm a... I'm not a doctor. Well, I mean, I am a doctor. I have a doctorate, but it's not the same thing. You just sit there and you're useless, or something like that. That's a big ass leg. Okay. There. Apparently, Celestia blasted Chrysalis so hard with magic it ripped holes into her. When? When? But if that was the case, I'm guessing that's not canon. If that was the case, why do all of her children also have holes in their legs? That doesn't make any sense. If it's canon, like, then that would affect all of the changelings, not just Chrysalis. Oh my god. Who would win a goof off? Pinkie Pie or Cheese Sandwich? They made an episode about that. There's a literal episode where they have a goof off. don't like her tail. Her tail looks weird. You want waffle fries? Oh yeah, but if it wasn't interrupted by her giving up, who would win then? I don't think it's about who would win. They would just keep doing the goof off until, like, they would just keep doing it for eternity. That's what they would be cursed to do. Okay. Almost there. And then through our other eye. Okay, so. And her hair would have the holes as well. Now I've got Smile as it's sung by Cheese Sandwich in my head. Waffle fries. What would it have been like if Robin Williams, rest in peace, voiced Cheese Sandwich instead of Weird Al? Oh! Hmm. Hmm. Oh, if Robin Williams played Cheese's dad, that would have been funny. Who would play Cheese's mom? Oh god. Catherine Hahn. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and do a careful erase of stuff. So merge down. Let's see. There's a lot to fix here, so I might just trace over what's here. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I don't usually do this, but yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. Weird Al was fun. Excuse me, I'm tired. Okay, let's see. Do new layer. This is gonna take a while, but I want to get it done right. Nice. Save your work, kids. Save. Ah, okay. Ah, well, am I not on the right layer? No, I'm not. Guys, it's not working. Why? What am I doing? It's in the wrong layer again. Okay. Why don't you name your layers, Maddie? Because I'm a masochist and I hurt myself. I hate myself as well. I hurt myself. God. English is a wonderful thing. Okay, so you're there. You're the eye stuff. Okay. So this needs to be under this so I can erase it. Okay. You do the same thing. Yay, we're kindred spirits. Yeah, I don't name my layers. I just don't bother. Layer naming is magic. No, it's not. It's tedious and annoying. I hate it. I've been doing a lot of traditional stuff, like using acrylic paint, watercolors, and I've got some paint pens. I have watercolor paints as well as gouache. I've got watercolor pencils as well that I haven't tried out yet. And I didn't know this was a thing until I was watching a Starfish Race video and she mentioned I use mechanical pencils for like the line work stuff. I didn't know you could get colored pencils that are mechanical. I did not know that was a thing. I want a set. I want them. But I need to find them, and I have not found them. Yeah, apparently that's a thing. What is this magic? I know, right? Yeah, I was just listening to one of her videos and she just casually mentioned mechanical coloring pencils. I'm like, wait, what? And I found some. I went into Hobby Lobby. I hate myself for that, but I went into Hobby Lobby and I didn't buy them, but I looked at them. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just a mechanical pencil and you swap out the lead. But you can get a set of them where it's like individual coloring pencils with the different colored leads. And I'm like, oh, I want a set. I have a mechanical eraser as well that works like a mechanical pencil, and I've got one where you press the button and it for want of a better word, it shakes around. So yeah, got one of those. I don't like it. I prefer the mechanical pencil one. Yeah, the one that shakes as it erases, I'm like, no, I don't like that because it damages the paper. It was like, whose idea was this? It was stupid. Where did you find a set of them for $10? Okay. Princess, I'm just looking at the panel you sent me. Princess Celestia arrived in time to save the citizens of the city and banish Chrysalis for banish Chrysalis for hundreds of years, though. Okay, so that doesn't confirm that she has holes in her leg as because of that. She might have had the holes in her leg prior to that anyway. I don't think that confirms it. Walgreens? Okay. Walgreens? What? Who's this? No, I don't know who you are. Okay, ignore. I got sent a random friend request on Discord and they're like in no mutual servers and no mutual friends. I'm like, ignore. Oh, thank you for the €5 donation once again, Benny the Chalk Doggo. I'm back and my bestie's helping me work on my AU, which has Dog Day as this Lupin, the third style thief, and the prototype is after him, like Zenigata. How does that work when we don't know what the prototype looks like yet? we know it's got like 4 of these mechanical spider-like legs, and then it's got 4 arms. A set of 4 arms. We don't know what they actually look like as a whole yet. There's a lot of theories going around about it, but nothing's been confirmed yet. That's a funny idea, though. I like that. Poor Dog Day. You deserved so much better. Okay, so I need another layer. I'm going to be hopping between different layers, guys. Help. Wait, why are you hiding? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, Walgreens overcharges for a lot of their art stuff. I wouldn't pay their prices either. Well, okay. Fortunately for me, Hobby Lobby has a clearance shelf. I browse and get good stuff cheap. I don't want Hobby Lobby to get any of my money because this is all my personal opinion, my choice. I'm not telling anyone else not to. But so Hobby Lobby is it's a Christian owned company. I'm a Christian myself. However, this company also refused to give certain health care benefits to trans people. So I'm like, hell no, I don't want to support that. So yeah, it's the same with the Salvation Army. There's stories of them not refusing to give shelter to trans people. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not supporting that. So yeah, not going to tell anybody. I mean, Michael's is just as bad. I mean, Michael's uses AI generated art in their merchandise. So does Hobby Lobby. So, but as craft stores go, there's not really an independent store near us that I can support. So that I know of anyway. So we just have to do what we can with what we've got. So yeah. Why is there a line right there? That shouldn't be there. There we go. So that's on there. That's behind. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Dollar Tree, yeah. I bought some of their art stuff from there, like canvas boards and things like that. I mean, if you're on a budget, work with what you've got, you know? It's not easy trying to find a local arts and craft store these days, but keep an eagle's eye out. Yes, for sure. I try to, like, even going to thrift stores, sometimes their craft sections have stuff that's not been touched. Like, people will buy things and say, oh, I'm going to try this out, or they'll buy things for their kids and the kids don't look at it, so then it ends up on a thrift store for like a couple of dollars, because a lot of the times thrift stores don't know how much art supplies are worth. So I highly recommend checking out thrift stores for art supplies if they have a craft section. Okay, I am keeping an eye on the time because I need to get dinner, and I also have a D&D session in a couple of hours. So I may be ending the stream in maybe half an hour. But even if we don't, it's like we made good progress. Even if we just have the head like this, we could do that as a sticker. We don't have to have the whole body. Just have the legs in here. Just like stop right here. Why not? Yes, you have an engine. Rev it, because you're an asshole. So one of our neighbors has a really loud car, and like, in spite of there being speed bumps in our campus, they will insist on just revving it really loudly. Although that might have been a motorbike, actually. Never mind. That was a motorbike. I mean, for a sticker design, I think that would work fine. Like, her... Oh, I need to add her wing, but... Yeah, that would work. Damn it. Yeah. This could work as a sticker. I imagine in D&D there's a little dungeon cleaner who has a broom and a mop and bucket. That's a sticker. I'm developing dungeon cleaners who'll get the job done. That's hilarious. I live on a busy street, so I've heard and still do hear my fair share of loud engines, and yes, a brief shout there. Yes. Yeah. Got that too. Okay, so let's see if we can get the colours done. Merge this layers together. Merge group. Okay. New layer. That's what Mary's for. She's just a dungeon cleaner. Oh my god. Well, someone has to clean up the mess. But I don't think it would be her. I mean, she would be the best custodian of a dungeon ever, but yeah, no. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's do it the old-fashioned way. Good old magnetic tool. You're not the best, but hopefully I can get this done faster with you. In theory, as long as I don't screw up. Maddie, there's an easier way. I don't want to hear about it. I am a masochist and I hate myself, so if there's a hard way of doing something, I'm going to do it. Okay, so now we can do the hair. Get rid of you. Don't need you right now. Wait, yes I do, because I need you for the color pick. I'm dumb. Okay. She'd probably conjure up a spray bottle that cleans the whole dungeon with one spritz.
You ever heard of Mr. Clean?
Oh my god. No! Why? No. Oh, actually. Oh no. She'd go the Disney Fantasia route and get a cleaning army going.
She's like, I am the best at delegating. And we'll get you the best cleaning crew ever.
What's your policy on refunds?
No refunds. Guarantee the best job ever.
If you can hear the song going in your head, my work is done. She'd got the do you mean Night on Bald Mountain? Or which one do you mean? Oh, the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Of course, I'm dumb. Yeah. That one. Of course. That's the one you meant. I knew that. I'm not stupid. I knew exactly what you meant. La di da di da. I knew exactly what you were talking about. Do di do di do. How embarrassing. Okay. I know my culture. Shut up. I went to that one because the Night on Bald Mountain, because that's my favorite song from Fantasia. That's where my brain went. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Yensid would be Dr. Wolf. The eyebrow raise of disapproval. Yes. Poor dog. You are Yensid. He'd probably be like, uh-huh. Maddie's hat. What? Wouldn't the hat be Maddie's hat? There was a literal hat. The magician's hat. Yensid's hat. Just have that. Or have Maddie be Yensid. I don't know, maybe not. Why? Okay. If I was Yensid, or if Maddie was Yensid, she'd have a beard. Yeah. No. Okay. I am trying to get this done today. I'm trying so hard. That's just our hair in the way. Yeah. Relatable. Maddie's hair is like my hair. It's just big and unkempt. Just hair just goes all over the place. Well. Such concentration. I'm sorry I'm not saying much. More magic. Had a random thought. Do you know what Superman villain you'd be? Oh! Pff, no. No clue. Nope. What Superman villain do you think Maddie would be? I don't have a least favorite character. I don't really think that way. Oh. The question was Superman villain. Harley Quinn isn't a Superman villain. Oh, Livewire. Yeah, Livewire would be a good one. You're a compliment ninja. Frost. That's what you are. Compliment ninja. Throwing them like friggin' ninja stars. Compliment, compliment, compliment. And I'm like, ow, ow, ow! Yeah, it is. Okay. I was checking that was like strong white, and it is. Ah, wow. Oops. What color is your tongue? Let's find out. I can't escape the compliments. That won't stop me from trying. I will forever try to escape the compliment ninja. Is it cold where I am? I'm not cold. I don't feel the cold, but I know the snowstorm that's coming in on this side of the US is looming. So keeping an eye on that. Do or do not. There is no try. Oh wait, I was looking for the color of her tongue. It's not in that PNG. Of course it's not. That's a fan-made one. That's fan-made as well. Where is the one showing the... That is very bright. I don't think that will work for this, but I'm gonna try. I'll try and see. Question: since Pinkie Pie is your favorite, what is your favorite moment with Pinkie Pie? Oh, my favorite moment. In Party of One, where she's absolutely paranoid that her friends aren't really her friends, and she deflates when she makes that she makes the realization that her friends aren't being real with her. They don't want to be friends anymore. And well, it's not a realization, but it's like she reaches an epiphany, which is a lie. It's a conclusion that she's reached on her own, and she just deflates. So it's not exactly a fun moment, but it's the moment that I connected with her on such a deep emotional level, and so that to me is my favorite moment for Pinkie, is when she just everything just her hair goes straight and she's just sad, and I'm like, oh my god, just heartbreaking. Well, that happens later. I'm talking about the specific moment where she goes from aha, I knew it, and then realizes, oh wait, that's not a good thing. I just have to get rid of that gap right there as well. Ah, balls. Okay, now she needs her eyeshadow. I forgot her eyeshadow. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. There are worse things to forget. Oh, maybe trips are expensive, so probably not. I would like to see He-Man. I wanted to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2 in the cinema. We had plans on doing that, and that didn't happen. So... Okay, that color is done. Now the fun part, making it look all pretty. Well. App. There. Then this, the hair is going to be, oops. Multiply. Well, that didn't work. There we go. So then for this part, we're just going to do a normal multiply layer. We're not going to do a gradient. What error is that? Oops. Is it too big? Huh? The tips of her crown? Like Chrysalis' crown? No? What crown are you talking about? No. Oops. Send me an image on the Discord server if there is an image of that, but I don't remember ever seeing the tips of the crown, so to speak, ever being in the shape of a heart. I don't remember that being a thing. There might be fan art of that, but I don't remember ever seeing it being an actual cannon thing. Oh, yeah, I thought that was going to happen. That's okay, it happens. Yeah, it is a part of her. It's like insect antenna. Why on earth are you showing up like that? Weird. I have been tomatoed! Oh no! Ah! How dare! If you wanted to steal the crown away from her, it would get kind of Game of Thrones rated material. Yes, I have drawn Chrysalis sitting on the throne of swords. I drew that for a commission for someone. I'm very tempted to make that into a sticker. But I'm not gonna. Because I can't be arsed. I say potato, you say tomato. Yes. There. Okay. Keeping things relatively simple here, but we're almost done. Or I might have it as a green glow instead. Let's do that. Oh no, compliments from Bubby in Toyland 9163. Hey Maddie, just wanted to say I love your art and it's so beautiful. No, no, no. But no, no guys, don't, no. Validation? Ah, I'm allergic. Like, seriously allergic to validation. Stop it. Ooh, hello. Maddie's the school that I can't English. Oh my god. Maddie's the coolest Scot ever. Yeah, no. No. Just no. just nope. Nope. I will refer you to the amazing awesomeness that is Billy Connolly, who in my opinion is the greatest Scot ever. As far as acting and comedy goes anyway. Yeah, we already talked about Refer and Chrysalis, I'm not a fan. I don't like the design and I don't like the concept, so no, not a fan. Sorry. I don't like compliments. Stop it. Leave me alone. I don't like it. I don't believe you. Also, it's like I get compliments from people. I'm like, all right, what did you break? Oh hey, your wings have holes in them. You broke your brain. Oh no. Line work. There's a line work. Okay. That's such a mom thing. What did you break? It's also a wife thing. Abby Normal. I got that reference. That is a Young Frankenstein reference. Love it. I appreciate it. Okay. Queen Chrysalis. much. There we go. Why is that? Okay, there we go. Let's get rid of that. And what about this over here? Where's that? There it is. There. Oh, she looks like she's in water. Yeah, because I've cut off the bottom half of her because like this is for a sticker design. Also, I might just do this. Bum. Should it be Queen Chrysalis or just Chrysalis? Yeah, Queen of Maine. Maybe for another design. This is just like a default simple design. Okay. So then the actual chrysalis shape behind her would be cool. Almost done. Just curious, were you able to get a new Maddie hat yet? No, I don't have a new Maddie hat. Why is that coloring the line work? What? Oh, did I? No? Well, why is that? Well, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Oh, wow. What on earth? Well, that's a rookie mistake if I've ever seen one. Okay. Let's get rid of that line then. That just looks a bit weird. No, I have not been able to find a replacement Maddie hat. Queen Chrysalis' only origin story is from the IDW comics, right? I have no clue. Probably. I don't read the comics, I'm afraid. Oh, what? Why? Okay. What have I done? Look at this. Like, this is filled. That's the line work, and that... What? Okay, deleting that. That's weird. Why is it doing that? I don't understand. There was no reason for it to do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There. That was weird. Okay. So there's that. So if I group this. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, much better. Okay. Okay. Yay. And then we have our sticker for Chrysalis. That text isn't very exciting, is it? I could do an outer glow, but then that's... Let's do a fill gradient. That might look interesting. There. Okay. What does magma taste like? I don't know. That's what Mary's for. She can be the best hat. Though I think that would play out like the SpongeBob episode when he becomes Squidward's clarinet in his dream. Funny idea for an art piece. Maybe since your hat broke, maybe so you could transform into your hat like in the SpongeBob dream episode. It's like you're thinking in tandem. Okay. I think that would work as a sticker. Alright. We did good work today. I'm happy. Okay. Fun. File. Save as. Save. Maddie tends to go between, like the human form of her tends to go between being a satyr character to a human character. I keep like changing my mind about that. The background's a bit dark. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll open the actual PNG file itself, and then we'll correct the color contrast. That works. I need to stop and make dinner and also prep for D&D session I might be having later. I'm not sure if it's happening or not. We're going to find out. But yes, we are going to end the stream here, so thank you for hanging out today. Maybe the footage from this live stream will be used for a speed draw video where we tell a story. I don't know. I'm going to try and start doing that now. It's going to be a while before my next analysis video is out because they take forever to write and edit. So I'm trying to find other things to fill in the time between those. And do something a bit more fun because analysis takes a lot out of me. And frankly, it can cause burnout quite fast. So, yeah. But this was fun. I'm glad I got another sticker design done. And potential keychain maybe as well. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative. Put your shopping cart away. Wear your seatbelt. Wash your hands and all that awesome stuff. Just be kind to yourself and kind to each other. Good night.